Hello my friends, this is Michael with the Woopnik channel. Today I will show you how to set up the settings here in the Apple Watch 5 with macOS 6. There are so many settings in the Apple Watch 5 you wouldn't believe it. Maybe you do. So there is a lot you can set up and therefore individualize, personalize this wonderful watch. I will show you which of the settings should be switched to where, and of course I will explain to you what each of those settings actually means in practical daily life. Let's start with the settings. So this here is my day-to-day watch face, and now we are clicking here on the crown. Here are all my applications, and now we click here on this cogwheel, and again here on general. So about is not so important, software update not so important, orientation, background app not so important, but here wake screen. This is something important. Here are the first three settings for the wake screen. Yeah, so first one, wake screen on with wrist raise. Yes, of course, you want that because this is the whole point of the Apple Watch. You raise your wrist and it displays automatically what is on your face. When you tap your Apple Watch in order to wake it up, you have the choice between wake for 70 seconds or wake for 15 seconds. I set it to 70 seconds because I don't see in 15 seconds everything what's on this face here is a lot of information. So mine is set to 70 seconds, this 70 seconds. Here we have on-screen raise to show the last application. You have here never unless in session, within 2 minutes of last use, and within 1 hour of last use. I always use within 2 minutes. Now we are on return to last session apps. So whatever you select here, this app will be shown when you go backwards with the crown here. And normally what you should do is you activate all the audio stuff, audiobooks, just press record and all the other stuff. Of course with me it is disabled. I'm not so much into all the audio stuff. Let's do it here. Now playing, podcast, radio. Yeah, everything is turned off. We are back in the general menu. So again, what do we have here? Software update, orientation, background apps, wake screen, we were there. Yeah, nightstand mode. Yeah, should you like to use this watch at night as your night clock? Yeah, please activate it. And then you will see a nice watch face, especially for the night, but I don't do that, and so I turn it off. And let's go back here to the big thing. Handoff is leave it alone. Website data, leave it alone. Dictation, leave it alone. Here, this is something. Yeah, screenshots. Enable screenshots. The point is, yeah, you can make a screenshot here from your Apple face and then automatically send it to the iPhone. It's very practical, and you can make a screenshot by pressing down simultaneously. Here's the crown and this button here on the side. So I have it enabled. It's always nice to have the ability to make a screenshot. Let's go on in the general menu. Okay, we had screenshots, profiles, leave it alone, regulatory, leave it alone. Oh yeah, here's usage. It's kind of fun. Let's do this. It's loading, and yep, there it is. So I have available 24.9 gigabytes. Ooh, not bad. I have used so far 2 gigabytes. And down here you can see what each application has taken up on your watch. And here is the do not disturb. We just click on it. So do not disturb, you can set the time on your iPhone, not directly here on the watch. And you can either during the day, when you take a little nap, you can be from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. do not disturb. And then of course down here is workout not disturb. You always should concentrate on your workout, okay? So do not disturb is very important for your workout. Let's see what else we can alter here. To your benefit, of course, we don't need airplane mode. Wi-Fi is okay. Bluetooth. Here, display and brightness. This is something I would like to change. So as you can see here, the first one on top, this is the brightness. I have totally cranked it up to 100%, which means, of course, that the watch is using up more battery, but I like it bright, and here in California, sun is very often out there, and so I like to see my stuff. But of course, you can just put it down. Let's make it 50%. Yeah, you see, now it's about 25% or something. Yeah, 25, and it is barely visible. Yeah, and then here. Yep, now it's full, 100%. I think it looks much better. And now always on. Always on means, yeah, the Apple 5 watch has this always on feature, which means even when you don't look at the watch, don't use the watch, you will always see a faint picture of your face, of your watch dial. Which I like very much, because this is actually one of the main reasons I bought this watch. It has finally something what every cheap mechanical watch has. You can just glance on the time in order to figure out what's going on, and you don't have to raise the hand anymore. You don't have to look, stare directly down. You can just glaze at it. So here's the text size, it's okay. Bold text, now don't use bold text. Yeah, so text size. Here you can now change how big the text size should be. Here's smaller one, here's bigger one. And I believe what we see here, that's a nice size. I can still see that. Maybe in 10 years I need it bigger. There's another menu point in this general settings menu, accessibility. Let's click on this one. Yeah, here are lots of menu items which you don't need. Reduce transparency, reduce motion. Here, chimes. I like the chimes. Yeah, when you, for example, when I turn on the chimes, I have them set as, let's say, give me a chime, not an audible chime, but a haptic chime, just poking here onto my arm every full hour, so that I know what's going on, so that I don't get lost time-wise somewhere. Again, back into the settings menu. So this was accessibility, and now Siri. Always fun to play with Siri. So I have all these, as you can see, active. They're all green. Yeah, listen for Hey Siri. This is normal. What time is it?
I'm not sure I understand.
Good, we are back into the menu for SIRE. So listen for Hey SIRE, and then here we have raise to speak. I leave it on green, I leave it on, and then press digital crown. Yep, I have this too. Here we have Siri history and language, English of course. You can here change the voice of SIRE. No, SIRI, sorry, English language, oh man. Yeah, it's control with silent mode, always on. Yep, I have mine always on. Yep, this is, do you see? The settings are astounding. This was it for today. Now you know how to set up those settings, how to tweak the watch a little bit more, yeah, just to fit your personal taste. And I think it has a lot of settings. For me, it was fun to discover all these and then set up my watch. Other than that, I'm signing off. This was today again Michael with the Woopnik channel. And if you enjoyed this video, please like it. And if you have the time, please subscribe. Okay, my friends, that's it for today. And I will see you in one of my next videos. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.